my city, and I want to talk to you all about it because it was really scary. So, first I want to talk about the cemetery. John M. Elms has not passed away. So the person that I was talking to last time I was at the cemetery, which if you have not seen that, you should definitely check it out. It's still up. It's all my lives will be posted, so you guys can watch it. Also, how is the audio? I don't know if you guys can hear me very well. Can you guys hear me very well? I put in my earbuds. What's up? So basically, John M. Elms is not dead yet. And I don't know who was pretending to be John M. Elms because last time we were here, I was sitting on a bench that said that name. But that was just a place marker for the person that is going to be buried there. Now, who was claiming that they were John? I have no idea if it was a relative or something, but there was no one else buried in that area, so I don't know. I'll try to figure that out soon, today or maybe in a week or so. But I just want to update you guys on that because I did do some research, and that person is still alive. They have not died yet. So I don't know who was coming in so strong and saying that they were him, but we'll see. Or maybe I was just interpreting it wrong. I don't know because all my stuff was acting up. There was so much going on. But anyway, there was a serial stabber running around my city recently. And it was terrifying. He stabbed, I thought it was 4, but it was 3 people within 5 days. And without doxing myself, I'm just going to say it was in a very, very, very close area to where I live. And it wasn't just in my city, it was in my area. And I was terrified to go outside. They've caught him, and he's on trial right now. Um, at least they believe it's him, so it's all alleged at the moment until he is found guilty. But the knife matched up with him. Found a knife in his backpack, and it just looked a lot like the one that they were looking for. He was riding a bike, like the description said. He had long, curly, not curly, but wavy hair. Um, and they found him just like a few blocks away from the last attack. And honestly, the last week was terrifying. Like, it was just absolutely scary having to go on my breaks. And at one point, my key didn't work for the back door at my job, and I was stuck out there for a few extra minutes. And I'm diagnosed with really, like, pretty bad anxiety. Not like horrible, but I can have pretty bad panic attacks. And just being out there like longer than I needed to be freaked me out a lot. And my fiance's boss ended up opening the back door and letting me in. But like I said, like that was super scary. And honestly, the description of him sounded a lot like our roommate. So me and Andrew were making jokes like, "Is it you?" It wasn't. It wasn't anyone I knew. But you know, like trying to deal with the fear and like some people may see it as fucked up, but we're trying to, you know, dwindle it down for ourselves so we're not being as scared. And anyway, um, they've caught him. I want to talk a little bit about the two people that he killed and then the one person that he stabbed. I don't know much about it, and I do want to do more research and maybe talk about it a bit more when I know for sure that he's going behind bars and everything. Um, I can't remember the names off the top of my head. I can't even remember the killer's name off the top of my head. I'm just terrible with names, so I'm sorry about that. But the first stabbing was a man. He was about, I think he was 50 years old, and he was a pretty big deal here in Davis. Davis is the city that the stabbings took place in. And so if you want to look it up and do your own research, you definitely can. Um, there was a name they gave him. I can't remember it off of the top of my head, but it was pretty much because he was such a good citizen. He was a good Samaritan of Davis. He helped people all the time and was just like a really good guy and decently well known. The second was a UC Davis student, and well, no, let me backtrack a bit. The 50-year-old man they found stabbed um, in a park, slumped on a bench. The second person they found was a UC Davis student, I believe, on UC Davis campus. They found him. I'm not exactly sure where. I didn't see anything more about like posing of like a body or anything because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm super into true crime. So I'm always looking at if something like is going down in my city or even in like watching true crime videos, I'm always looking at MOs and stuff like that. And the cooldown period between the first guy and the second guy was, I believe, 2 or 3 days. And then this guy killed the kid, the UC Davis student. Um, and I don't know much about that. But the third stabbing happened literally the day after the UC Davis student was stabbed. And it was just a homeless woman in her tent on the side of the road. She was woken up by someone unzipping her tent and was stabbed severely. And it's okay. Thank you for coming by. And pretty much what happened was she was stabbed multiple times, and I think something was slit. I can't remember what. But she was in the hospital. I'm pretty sure she's still in the hospital in pretty fatal condition. I just saw a man, but he's not there anymore. It was a man in white over by one of the gravestones. Anyway, so pretty much what happened is she's just in the hospital and the police asked her for like a testimony of what the guy looked like. They ended up finding the guy. I think he attempted. I'm not sure how they found him. I don't know if he was just walking around. Yeah, he was just walking around the area of where the stabbings took place, and the cops, saw him. He looked like the description. They pulled him over, looked in his backpack, found things that looked like things that the killer was carrying, would be carrying, and they took DNA samples, had that tested, everything, and now they're on trial. And hey, Anthony. And so, from what I know, they've caught the guy, thank God. And it's just, it's like, why? Why do you feel the need? And this kid, the person that was going around doing this, was a UC Davis student. He was a former UC Davis student. So he wasn't that old. He was like my age, a little bit older than me. And I'm about to turn 21 this a month. So early birthday. Thank you. But it was just very scary. Anyway, moving on from that, I have a bit of a life update. One of my friends passed away about a month ago, sometime in March. And I'm not going to go into too much detail, but it was not on purpose. It was an accident. And I miss him a lot. And recently we had a memorial life celebration funeral type thing, because he didn't really have a funeral. And I miss him. He was trans, and also a big part of my understanding and questioning my own gender, because he opened my eyes to that possibility. And I mean, he transitioned way before I did, but I'd always like never felt like I was in the right body. And something about going to pride events with him, talking about things that like only we really understood about each other. Being crazy teenagers, doing things we're not supposed to. I mean, but him just being himself and showing me that you don't have to be what society says you have to be. Like, he was the first transgender person that I knew. And I knew him before he was trans. And he's so young. I think he was only 21 or 22. Maybe, I'm pretty sure he was 21. I can't do math right now. I can't think about it. And in a blink of an eye, he was just gone. And I hadn't hung out with him for the longest time, and he was like my brother. But I mean, there were certain girls that he dated that didn't, want him following any other girls on social media, so he would have to remove me or whatever. And so I, randomly would be unfollowing him, and then he'd hit me up and I'd have to follow him back, and it was a lot of that. And I remember the last time that he asked me to hang out, I think I was working or something, I don't know what it was, but I wish that I had kinda just dropped everything and been like, "Fuck it, let's hang out." But, or maybe it was that my ex was there that I didn't wanna go, because up until about this point, I absolutely hated my ex, and now I honestly just feel bad for him, and I wish him the best because he's going down the same kind of route, and I mean, like, I was a dick to him. I just hope he doesn't, like, end up doing the same kind of things because, like, I still care about people. I don't care if, like, I feel like you've done me wrong in the past, like, your life is still way more, like, meaningful than a petty argument or un misunderstanding or not being able to reconcile with each other, if you know what I mean. And plus, they were like a package deal. They were like brothers. If you got my friend that passed away, you pretty much got my ex because they were together 24/7. And that's how I met my ex because they were together 24/7. And my friend was such a big deal in my life, and I love him so much. And yeah, I wish I had more videos or photos of just me and my friend. But like I said, they were a package deal. And I think realizing now, like, I thought my ex was fucking annoying, and he still can be. Like, I don't talk to him like that, but like, there were still times he annoyed me. But like, a lot of the times he just was wanting to like make sure I was okay, even though we had broken up. And honestly, I took that as like him being weird. And maybe that is weird, but I used to do that too. And like, he hadn't talked to me for so long until my friend passed away, because that's how I found out that my friend passed away, was he texted me. And like, I didn't trust him. I was like, "You're fucking with me. Like, it's April Fool's Day, like, and you're texting me this. Like, why would you be doing this?" You know? But it was nice finding out that at least he wasn't trying to fuck with me and be like crazy. It was nice knowing that he's not that nuts. He's probably pretty fucking normal now, and he probably just has problems. I just hope he doesn't go down the same route my friend did, and I hope everything's okay because every single life is precious. It's what you do with your life that makes it precious. But this isn't the first friend I've lost, and it's probably not going to be the last for a while. I mean, 2 years ago, I lost another friend, and he was like one of my best friends in middle school, and we lost touch because boys will boys will be boys, and he just became an asshole for a hot minute, and like eventually in high school apologized, and we made up, and we were best friends again. And then he not so accidentally passed away, and I have nothing really to remember him by other than my memories, some few photos I have, because I don't take pictures like that. When I'm with people, I live in the moment and a lot of the time, and I don't just take pictures. And I'm just I'm sorry. my phone's dying. It's at 20%, so I'm probably not going to be live too much longer. But it's nice to have memories, but I wish I had more pictures too. And I'm going to try to start taking more pictures because the last 3 years. It was 3 years ago that my other friend died, not 2. The last 3 years has made me realize that I take stuff for granted a lot, and I need to take photos and express myself through photos and my friends and have goofy photos. I don't care if they're good or bad, just have them to have them because they're memories. And I don't know, I regret not doing that as much. I used to do it all the time, and then I felt like it was annoying. But no, I regret not keep doing it, and I need to start again. But that's just a little rant about that. But that's pretty much my life update. I have a huge surprise coming later this month. I have 2 things coming in the mail that I want to show you guys on a YouTube short, and I will probably show you guys on a YouTube video, and something just exciting coming up to just, get us off of that sad train. There's something exciting coming up that I've been working on really hard, and I hope you guys love it because the amount of things that I'm just so excited. And I know a lot of you probably can't buy stuff, and that's okay. But it excites me even like creating this stuff. And I'm excited for you guys to see what I'm working on. Um, and everything. I don't know. I'm just excited. I thought I was going to use this and do more of a paranormal video today, but I kind of just wanted to do a life update and be outside. Um, I think tomorrow I will try to plan something a bit more, like dissect it, like plan something out a bit more to try to do either tomorrow or Saturday or the next coming week, if I have time. I've just had a lot on my mind recently, obviously, because of everything I just explained. But that's why I haven't been as on everything. I've been doing a lot and trying to keep my minds off things. But yeah, I just want to walk around a little bit and show you guys the pretty cemetery. So let's do that. And then, since I'm losing daylight, I guess I'll go home. Or I can maybe turn on my car, charge my phone a bit, and ask questions in my car here at the cemetery. See who was pretending to be John M. Elms. Because that guy, still alive. Oh my god. Okay, why does this have to say for sale right here? Why does that feel so, like, inappropriate? But okay. For sale. Your body can be put down here and disposed of. I'm trying to see if there's any old ones. Smith. Fred D. and Shirley C. Looks like someone visited them recently. So pretty. I love cemeteries. They just make me feel at home. I don't know what it is about them. I do want to go ghost hunting here when it's dark, and I'm planning on getting a I just saw another person disappear. I want to go ghost hunting here at night, and I'm getting a like an actual tripod, or not. I'm using one right now. I'm getting like a selfie stick kind of thing with a ring light so that you guys can see me and everything, and kind of use that to make videos and stuff like that to make it more interesting for you guys rather than just constantly walking around with this, oh man, with this big thing. That thing is so annoying to walk around with, and I just broke a nail that I just put on. But yeah, you guys. Did I leave my earbuds? Oh no. Where are my earbuds? I mean okay, there. Had a mini panic attack for a second. But y'all, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on because I haven't posted like a video or gone live in a minute. So I thought I should, and yeah. Hope you guys still love me. After all that trauma dumping, I literally just cried all my makeup off. No, I still look fine. But I love you all very, very much. And I shall see you all very, very soon. I hope. Mwah. Bye, my beautiful butterflies.